what I did was I kept looking and I kept sleeping on it, and I kept thinking like, man, breaking, what breaking bounds, breaking this, you know. And then I was like, man, I'm running out of ideas. So what I would do is I would Google it. If I came up with an idea, I'd Google it and see if they had it already. And a lot of times they did. Well, anyways, what I did was I looked up in the dictionary. It said breaking, right? So I looked up in the thesaurus and I looked up breaking, and it had breaking this, and all of a sudden it came to Breakin Bread, and I was like, yo, that's it, man, that's it. You know, that's more a community thing, you know, breaking bread. I want to break bread with people. I want to make sure everyone's family, because, you know, that's what it represented in the church. So that's what I loved about it. So I was like, yo, that's a community event right there, Breakin Bread. So that's how Breakin Bread came to be, man, you know. My motivation, there's a couple. I mean, there's several things, but I know there's like two things that stand out. One is when I was a kid, I would always just be inspired by these like older b-boys, you know what I mean? Like I was in second grade when this thing exploded in 84, 85. And so when I see these older kids that were in sixth grade all the way to 12th grade b-boying like on the floor, because it was everywhere, you know, everywhere in 84 and 85, it was everywhere. And when you just walk around, when you see like these books in the grocery store, you see like, I mean, it was just on TV, the radio, everybody talked about it, and that's what inspired me, because I was like, yo, I want to be able to take this, you know what I mean? I want to be able to take it to another place, like an event. And another factor that got me going with this is my man, Alonzo, who passed away in 94. You know, it was through him I said, what is my passion in life, you know what I mean? And it kept bringing me back to b-boying, you know what I'm saying? B-boying was like 84, I was b-boying. 93, I was b-boying. So then I said, yo, every time I turn on TV and I see b-boying on TV, it always made my heart skip. So I was like, yo, b-boying, you know? So then it brought me back to Alonzo, and I said, yo, I always told Alonzo I'm gonna be b-boying until I die. Nah, no plans yet. One thing that came about is possibly doing a 2-day event. One day would be straight up ciphers, the next day would be straight up competition. But other than that, everything else is on the low. I'm kind of just taking a break from planning right now, you know, but I'm gonna start planning again, hopefully this summer, end of the summer, and just start doing it again. I like ciphers because they're more expressive. You know, people really get down. They really get down to the music. They're not looking to compete. They're just competing against themselves, which is one of the most competitive battles you can have, is yourself. But when you have the competition level, it's like you're thinking a lot more. You know, you're thinking about how to roast this person, and it's just another level of thinking, which I understand. And it makes you better too. So each one has its benefits, though. You know, so preferably I like the cipher battles, because when we were growing up, you know, there were people battling. We battled all the time, but it was really what kept it together was the ciphers, man. What kept it together with unity and everything like that was the ciphers. I mean, it was straight up expressive. You know, people didn't clown each other as much as they do now. You know, it's like when you went out, people gave you respect. You know what I mean? And after that, they would go out and you give them respect. It was straight up. You know, and then it's still the same, but it's a little bit slightly different now too.
Right.
It's has this little competitive edge to it. So. And I'll say this on camera. I'll say it on camera. Okay? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. No, but yeah, let's cut it right there. All right.